Hi, this is Iris from 100 Words, and it's Sunday, and today we do our weekly, but also our monthly. So that will be a little bit a longer reading, you know the drill, and I actually deal with 4 decks. So let us go first a little bit to the energy. So I was asked what's going on with Saturn. So Saturn right now is putting us in the mode where things will be revealed, the truth will be revealed. So there's many things going with that. So also it makes us sit down and think, you know, where we want to go with our life. So that is what Saturn is doing from Sunday, speaking from today, into the next 3 weeks. Only that you know what's going on with that. So then let us go and we do first the weekly. Okay, so we use the energy cards. I have the fairy cards first. They hold the energy from the gnomies and the fairies, as we know. So, and here we go. Oh my, here we're falling. Oh. All right, so then let us see how many we have here. So that's for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So then we need a couple more. Thursday. Okay. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I have these little cards over, so I keep them for later on, as we know. You guys know the drill already. Then we have the wisdom of the house of the night. So that's this deck, which they gave me. So then let us see what's there. Oh, me. Whoa. Oh, that even went on the floor. So I'm sorry, but I have to grab this in a second. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now this card, I have it, things. So yeah, that's happening when you are on camera, all right? So here we go. So we have that, and then I need a couple more. I hope there's not another one on the ground. I don't think so. Okay, then let us see. Okay, so they gave me these cards. Then let us see what that is. Okay, and that goes then to Sunday. So we have those. There's nothing left, and then we use the energy cards. Everybody loves those, so do I. They have always something to say, right? Okay, I think that's only 2. So we have Monday and Tuesday. And then we stagnate a little bit. Okay. We are flying. We're in flying mode. So we need a couple more, guys. Okay, and then we put those first out. So that is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And we need a Saturday and a Sunday, right? So that's how that goes. Okay. All right, so that is a pile here. Let's see how far we go with the other cards we have to see. And then we have the Spirit of the Wheel, so that is the native deck. Everybody likes that, as I heard. So then let's use those and see what the natives are having to say. They are falling in clusters. Whoops. So that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's nothing left. Okay, and then let's read the cards and see what's going on here. So we have the 7 of Spring for Monday, and it's saying, don't back down. Don't back down from what you believe and stand up for yourself. So we have this card. Last week it was in there too, right? So what this is meaning when a card like this comes back, and this is a different deck, of course, so where actually the fairies are telling you really, you know, whatever you do, stand up for yourself. Don't let other people judge you or give you the wrong advice. Do what you think it's good for you and what's best for you. Okay, so that is really important to do. And Then it says here, don't back down from what you believe. So your belief system is your belief system, and you go with that. You are listening to the universe or to your guides, as also to your angels. So follow up what you hear, okay, and what your gut is telling you. And we all know that we have to do that. So our intuition is in our belly and not in our head. So if you listen to your intuition, you will be perfectly fine, okay? So that's for Monday. And then we have movement. Hey, that is a cool card for Monday. So actually, that is a card which is also applying for the month of July. So don't get me wrong. I mean, we are moving anyways from the 27th of June to the 3rd of July. So that is a movement card. Movement is always do what you need to do. You have all the powers. You're like, you see the horse here and it's really going up wherever it wants to. So where the universe is saying you have everything in place, don't be scared. Move, do what you need to do. There is no fear needed, there is nothing needed. Follow your path and you will be fine. Because the horse, it's also holy in many ways, also for the natives. Even that is not a native card, but the horse stands always for being on the right track, right motions, you're doing the right things. So that is a cool card for Monday. And then we have number 14, and this is carrying connections. So that means you are with the right person at the right time, everything is in place. So also follow up on that, do your movements as they said, and then stand your ground. So you have everything in place actually to go on with a relationship, a friendship, in business, maybe you have there somebody where you work with or you like to work with. So that is always connection cards. So connection cards means only, hey, you're with the right person at the right time and you will move on with that too. So that's cool. So friendship, relationship, whatever it is, right? And then we have from the natives, the Thunderbird clan. So guess what? We have again the birds. And when we have the birds, as I explained that last week, so in the native world, we know what the birds are doing. They're bringing the messages to the creator, to the universe. And so they're very holy for them. And it says there is an imminent change. There is a life force and rebuilding. So meaning you start something totally new. This card with the bold eagle, is saying, hey, absolutely, you start everything new. It's like you are reborn, you missed many things out, so now everything comes back to you. So it's, like learning by doing again, but the bold eagle, as I said, it's carrying all our missed things from the past or, and it's also bringing all the good things into the future. So, and as I said, also the prayers to the creator. So that is a super card. So you rebuild. You start something which you thought is missing in your life and now everything is coming back. And we start doing everything anew. But this is what Saturn is all about too, only that you know. So that plays very nicely together. So then we have the fourth spring, and that is for Tuesday. And it's saying, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, and a lot news in personal life. So that is cool, right? So that fits all to the other cards here. So there's actually, the card is speaking by himself, it says be grateful because as everything will be okay, there's nothing to worry about it. We create all that. We manifest our things in our head instead with our heart or with our intuition. So if there's something going on which is not what you wished for, guess what? It's created by you. But this card is the opposite side. It's saying, hey, look, everything is okay. So don't you dare worry. When you translate that from the fairies. So it's absolutely cool. And I like actually this picture. If you see that, it's like a celebration from the fairies and the gnomies. They're here together. So that also looks like they have sort of like a wedding. There's a castle in the back. So it's cute. It's a wonderful card. But, changes in personal life, but it's all for the better. So that's loud and clear with that here. And then it says, this card here is from the wisdom, and it says, reminder. So why do we get a reminder note? Because sometimes we cannot let go. So in the reminder notice, hey, remember when you did this before, then you feel like you're stuck, you are not moving. So, but we have all movement cards, and also as they're saying, everything is in place. We have the bald eagle, so everything is running smoothly. So now comes our mind back into it, where we get reminder notes like, ooh, was it really okay? Ooh, so we are questioning ourselves. What they are saying here is, don't you dare do that. So remind yourself about it, don't go backwards. Move on, go forward, not backwards. Past is written, past is done, right? So that's what that is. Then we have here the number 46, and that is the thinking man. So the thinking man is always like, okay, I need my time out. I have to sit down. I have to see where I want to go, what I want to do. So it's like the females doing the same thing, right? When we don't know, we park our butt or we go in a meditation. We have a timeout. We are not talking to our friends. We are maybe not even answering our phone. But this would be bad because kids or teenagers have to do that. So, but the thinking man is actually like, hey, I have only to rethink, and where am I going now? And where is this going? You know, where am I going and how am I doing in the future? So don't overdo that, because the other cards are already telling you, don't overthink. Go with the flow, you know, listen to your gut and you will be okay. So that's all what that is. So speaking of the intuition. So, and then we have our native, and then the native card is saying strong sun and moon connection, and it's social invitations and joy. Ha, cool, right? So meaning of, if you can questioning yourself as much as you want to, maybe you want to go to the 4th of July party or whatever, so do it. If you feel like you want to be social, go for it. Otherwise, stay home, watch TV or have a good day, because everybody is home, right? So, but what they're saying is enjoy yourself, enjoy your friends, or maybe you do something in your house. So enjoy it and don't put yourself or the head in the sand, as we say. Keep yourself up, because there is nothing, you know, which can stop you anymore. You stopped yourself. So don't, because as they said here, and again, so do your thing, move on. You have the movements here, you have the horse, right? And we have everything in place. So yeah, we have only to follow up on it, which is sometimes not easy to do, believe me, but it is. So, and then we have the number 16, and it says life experience. That is for Wednesday. And then it says let go of belief system that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Whoa, that is a positive card here, absolutely, no doubt about it. And you can see this again with the fairies here. So they march up the tower, so everything is fine. We stop ourselves. And here the fairies are saying again, they want to encourage us. So it's like, let go, you know, yeah, you are on the right track. So what is your question? Why are you torturing yourself? Not necessary, because you do all the right steps. Stand your ground. You know, do your movements, all good. So, and then we have from the wisdom, and they said, success and congratulations. That's a cool card for Wednesday, right? So if you may have in the job, you know, maybe you get, a raise, or they offer you a different job title or whatever it is, go for it, because it's blessed. So you have the blessings from above, from the universe, and they're saying you have success. Whatever you touch from now on, what was blocked is not blocked anymore. You can move on. If this is a business, if this is, you know, something in your private life, what you want to do, but it's a success, so don't think you're stuck. Absolutely not. That's why the universe is saying congratulations. So you got it. You have it done. You're moving all in the right direction. It's very positive. I like this week. That looks cool, right? So, and then on the other hand, there is patience needed. So what that means is, you know, sometimes we want to have everything today and maybe right in this minute or tomorrow morning. So the soulmate has to show up, as we had this in the podcast, right, the next day. So no, that's not how that works. But where angels, as also fairies are saying, and you can see that, that's also with a native parts here. It's wonderful with the mandalas and everything. So it says, yeah, have a little bit more patience, but with yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. You know, if something is not working out in 5 minutes, so take your time. It will be okay, even you're a little bit slower, but it will be okay. Have patience. And what I'm getting right now, there is somebody out there which is still waiting for Mr. Right, but Mr. Right is there, but he cannot come out as he would like to. So I don't know for whom the message is, but where angels are trying to tell me, yes, this patient card is for you too. So have patience. Okay, we'll be okay. So and then we have from the natives, the spirit path of the north, and it's saying inner child and freedom. So meaning of you found your freedom, so you know exactly what to do instead of putting yourself on hold. So also that is with the female, which I was talking about it, waiting for the guy or the guy is around her, have patience. So what that is saying is, hey, same thing, sit down and wait, have a little bit patience, it will be okay, but everything comes together. So, and for people which are coming out of friendships, they are maybe broken, or out of relationships, it's also, you have your freedom. So what's wrong with you? Don't put your head in the sand. And what we have here is again the horses. So the horses are always with the wind. They're going in the right direction. As you can tell, you can see this here very nicely in the art. So, and your inner child, of course, so that means have fun instead of putting yourself down, okay? So that's cool. That was Wednesday, now we come to Thursday. That's the 3 of winter. And it says, reach out to others for comfort and love and fun, and you will grow stronger from the situation, and there will be no sadness anymore. Cool. So whatever was happened in the last couple of weeks, everything is lifted. It's done, it's gone. Also Saturn, it's giving you a lighter energy. It's not the coolest energy, but a better energy than we had before from Mercury. So, and this year is really saying, hey, look, everything is changing. So it will be fine, it's okay. So reach out, have fun, go with other people out, or go for dinner, or a walk, or whatever you like to do. Okay, you can do this with your friends or with your family members and do something, okay? Well, that's cool. And then we have from the wisdom, and that's lust, so that means nothing else than physical. So when it comes to physical activities, that can be everything and nothing, as I call that always, you know, but that is in relationships. So that is like, hey, look at your partner. So you are holding up for a long, long time. Maybe you were not out for a long time or didn't do anything together. So that will change very soon. So where the cards here are saying, even that will change. So you have a lot of changes for next week. It's actually very interesting. So, and then we have here the 4th chakra, and this is Archangel Raphael, and we know what Raphael is doing. Raphael is the healer, right? So with that, so by next Thursday, there will be a lot of healing done. So with him, where you can call on him, if you have maybe a cold, allergies, like I am, I'm always under the weather if you want it in this way. So, but Archangel Raphael is always helping. He's coming. He can help you with whatever you have when it comes to sicknesses, or if you feel heartbroken. So, but Raphael is the one who to call in. So he always is coming and helping. That's a cool card. And then from the native, it's the renewal. It's the spirit path of the north. And it's saying spiritual progress, success, and hope. So that's why the cards are saying, don't put your head in the sand. You have your success. You have everything in place. So stop the feeling that you're stuck or business is not moving. It's not true. We have so many horses. We have the bold eagle. We have everything in place here. So no, go with the flow. Everything will be fine again and again. So that they make this urgent somehow. I don't know. But then we have for Friday, we have the Prince of Autumn. And that is kindness to others. Yeah, and this is a gnome too, you can see. So when we have the kindness, and it says also a stick on the path. So yeah, because sometimes, you know, we are going overboard and sometimes we forget to be nice to our other person where we're getting angry. So where this card is saying, hey, look at you, look at yourself, what are you doing? You can be kind to others, even you are maybe miserable or you're having a bad day. Guess what? You can be kind to others, correct? That's what we can do. So, and then we have the wisdom card, and the wisdom card is saying playful. Hey, have fun. So again, as we had here before, enjoy, get out, have fun, go to a barbecue or walk around, do something fun, as the cats are doing. As you can see, there is a cat on it and they play continuously. I mean, my Salem's too old. He's like a Garfield. He's not doing much, but mostly they like to play, and that's why they call that a playful card. So because cats know exactly what to do, and we can do that too. So we can have fun, right? So even at work, have a joke or, do something with your coworkers, go out, do something, will be fun, okay? That's an interruption. And then we have the crossroads again. So that's number 8, but the number 8 is always a good number, as we know. So what they're saying is only you are on the right track. So you have only to walk straight instead of looking left or right, okay? Everything is still in place. I think that's very interesting what we have for a pattern here. And then we have from the native cards, the Great Star Nation, and that is good fortune and grace. Cool, right? So, I mean, the ice bear, sometimes we feel like, oh, now it's getting winter, it's cold, but this is not what that means, absolutely not. So it's saying actually with the other cards in the surroundings, it's like, don't hold yourself up. It's not necessary. We always do that, right? We are on the way and we're doing our thing and then bam, we stop ourselves. It's like, oh my God, so really, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? So this is what's going on in our heads. But they're saying, don't you dare stop yourself. You have, your good fortune, you have grace, you have everything. So you have to follow the path. It still comes and goes here in the card reading. It's very interesting. So then for Saturday, it's the 10 of spring. And it says, ask for help from others. So maybe you're doing a project. So that's what she's doing here. So you can tell. So we are baking, cooking, whatever she's doing, or painting. So, if you don't want to do it alone, ask the neighbor, the friend, hey, I'm bored. Can you help me? Come over. So then you have at least somebody to talk to. And then all work and no play. So be playful. That's what they wanted to do here in the first place. And then don't think you have too many responsibilities. Oh my. So when it comes to responsibilities, it's like, oh, I have to. Really? Do you have to? No, you don't. So you're an individual and you are allowed to have some fun and downtime between. So don't torture yourself, okay? So that's not necessary for Saturday. And then we have here rice. So as you can tell, that's a person who is standing there, has the arms up. So meaning of, hey, rise up. Don't put yourself down. Why are you putting yourself down? There is no need for it. So again, we're doing things in our head, but not with our intuition. We are not listening. So, but this card is saying too, rise up, you can do it. So why are you stopping yourself? It's our head, right? It's not our intuition. It's this little ego, which is still yelling and screaming and wants what it wants. But if you really follow your intuition, guess what? This card here is saying this again, as we had in all these other cards, rise, you can do it. There is absolutely no doubt, okay? And then we have number 44, and that is woman holding a heart. So we know what that means when it comes to the heart, right? So that is the love what we have for each other. And this woman obviously has a very big heart, so you can use that too, that somebody has a big heart, is helping others, or you're helping animals, so whatever you like to do. But this woman here, and when we have the number 44, that's actually for Archangel Yopiel. And Yopiel, as I think we talked last week about it, so Yopiel is the angel of love, and that's what this is all about. It's like, don't forget love. Instead of putting your head in the sand, look who's around you, and, don't make yourself miserable for no reason. Okay? And then I'm getting right now, so hold on. There's a female out there too. Like I said, that is the same person which is waiting here in waiting position, but what they're saying is, guess what? There will be a date or you're going out, so enjoy that. interesting. So that's what I get as a message. And then we have from the natives, Father, Son, and that is the direction. And then it's also the growth. And guess who is on this card? The bald eagle. So again, a very holy card, and it's telling you, you know, you are growing, you are doing everything right. So, I mean, these cards going back and forth with growth and do it, and you can do it. So there's somebody out there which has a lot of struggles, but these cards are saying the opposite side from that. So where they are saying, look at you, why do you put yourself down? Okay, so then we have Sunday, and then Sunday it's the 3 of summer, and it says, you know, celebrating, you have announcements, you have birthdays, and a lot of friends. So that means a party time. If you like to go to barbecues or whatever, I'm sorry, I'm not a person like this. I like to be more at home. I'm a homebody. But where they're saying is, hey, get out there, have fun. There is a lot of people, they would like to see you. And you thought maybe first, oh, they're not talking to me anymore. And then you get invitations. Guess what? You have to make a decision, but it's a fun decision because that's really to hang out with others. Okay? So that's cool. And then we have the number 14, and we have the denial. So denial is, you know, that we don't pay attention. We really are not want to know what's going on. We put ourselves in a denial. So no, not accepted. We are not doing this. We are not doing that. I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting that. Whoa, hello, is that needed? I don't think so. So what the truth is the truth. As I said before, it's all about that because Saturn is pushing all our buttons when it comes to that. So truth is revealed, truth will be spoken, and this is what this is all about here too. So it is what it is, right? So and then we have for Sunday, community. So that means also you're going out doing something with the community, or there's maybe also, you know, like church things or whatever. So go for it. It's fun. You can tell these girls are celebrating, so they have good food, good wine. So it's fun time, okay? Maybe the weather will be good, so enjoy that. And then we have the North, and it says completion, wisdom, and spiritual connection. So that means if you think you lost the connections, or you are not listening to your angels, or to whomever you are following, you know that we keep this completely out of religion here. So, but there is wisdom attached to you. So you know exactly out of the past what to do, and you are still struggling, but this is your wisdom. You have a wisdom, no doubt about it. We are learning, right? So with that, when you learn, you have the wisdom. And what they're saying is it's a completion. So very interesting. Then everything comes together for you guys. So then let me see now from the other piles, and I'm tossing my cards today, I don't know why, but that's how that goes. So, and this is still from the pile from our fairies, and it's saying justice. Take the time to review, you will win in the end, and it will be all good. So that is the card from the fairies, so that belongs still to Monday. And then they are saying 8 of summer, and that is the desire for a more meaningful life. And the realization, it's time to move on, choosing to make life changes. And these are major life changes. So, but as the fairies are showing this here too, again, you can see I'm on the right path. I'm following the light. I am going into the light, and this is where I belong. So that's really cool. And then we have the 10 of summer. And it's saying you have a life with friends and family and children, and the children having fun very wisely too, and people you can trust. Meaning of you have all the right people around you if you allow them to communicate with you or they invite you. So sit down with them and see what they have to say in general. So it's a normal talk, okay? So and then we have this pile here. Then let us go quickly through it. That is the broken heart. So that means for Monday, you may feel brokenhearted, but with the number 9 means of it's movement. It goes quick over because you know what you are doing. You're very prepared for that. And the broken heart is not necessary and not needed. Okay. So then we have for the next day, that's Tuesday, Angel of Balance. So the balance is coming back. even you maybe decline and you don't want to deal with that. But the angel card here clearly is saying, hey, you have all your balances back. Cool. And then we have here number 18. There's somebody younger around us which has anxieties, but the anxieties will slow down because the anxiety will actually tell, like, hey, it's not necessary, it's still all the same thing, and anxiety is not needed. So that's a cool card too. It's like a healing card. And then we have here number 50, that's the angel of strength. So meaning of, if you feel down, you feel not good, don't forget to call on the angels. The angels will come and they will help, or you call on your guides, okay? But what this card here, the meaning of, has also, it's like, I'm very strong, but I forgot that I'm strong, okay? And then we have number 43, and here comes the money in. There's a lot money coming in, slowly but surely, but here the money card is saying, hey, look at you. You forgot how it works, that the business is going, or like I said, raises, whatever it is, or inheritance, but this card is telling you you're done. You're good, you have all your money around you, and you can live a good life. Cool. They have good cards for this week. Then we have number 40. That's the 6th of chakra, and this is Metatron. Metatron is an absolutely cool angel. He's like Samuel, first of all. He's working with business people, but this is also opening up the third eye. So meaning of, you will have more and more experience with spirit. So where the spirit world is opening up to you, and you really have, as you can tell, it's in the picture here. So the angel has the third eye completely open. So, and this will be very helpful to you. So you can see better and you understand a lot better. Then we have the number 42. That is a woman holding a coin. Holy cow. So that is a couple which is getting a lot money into the house, where they're sitting there holding the money. It's like, really, what are we doing with all that money? Maybe there's, lottery winners, who knows, but this is a lot of money. That's not a little bit, okay? So that's coming into that. And then we have possibilities. That's the number 24. So there will be many, many new things around you. So allow it to come in and let the angels or the guides show you what you can do and where to go with maybe your money, with your business, with whatever you do, or in work, So they will guide you perfectly into the right direction, as you can tell here in this picture. And then attachments have to go, and that is the number 5. So meaning of, don't you dare look back. Don't go into the past. Don't put your brain into the past. It's not necessary. Don't create a monster. It's done. It's over. Past is done. It will not follow for you into the future, okay? So and then we have number 11. Oh man, that's all about money. Look at this. So that is actually the cornucopia. And this is fully loaded with food, with money. There is everything in place. So if you expect money, people, this will be a lot. It's not a little bit. So you will have a good life, and it's with food. Everything is there. You have nothing to worry about it when it comes to money and food. And then we have number 39, and that is Archangel Gabriel. And it's the 5th chakra. And where Gabriel is telling you, you will feel like a fish in the water. You will be fine. You are moving continuously. You have the flow of life. So don't struggle with the flow or think you're stuck. This is not true. If you feel you're stuck, you can call on Archangel Gabriel. But if you don't know the name anymore, then please call your guides in. And the last card here is a contract. So that's number 6. So that means there's new contracts coming in for a business, for whatever you do. So, or you sign, a contract, but it's all good. It's positive. There is nothing negative around it up to this week, and there's nothing going on. So it's all positive. So please do not create a monster. So that is actually our weekly. And now allow me to get the cards back going here, and then we do our monthly, okay? So let me get this a little bit together. So I need a little bit space. Put them out. And I'm not putting these cards back into the decks because they're not needed. So I used them already, and then we leave them there. So that will be then the reading for July, as we know. So it's for the whole month. And then let's see what they have to say about that one. And I need my cards. This pile has to go here too. Right. So then let's see what the fairies have to say for, oh man, yeah, flying. Cannot even get my thing here done. So let us see what they have to say. That's the fairies card. And I'm using only 4 of them because we have 4 weeks, right? So and there's 2 left over. I will use them in the end. And then we do the same with all the other decks. Okay, it's only 4 cards, so it's always 4 weeks. So then let us see. They have nothing to say right now. Maybe, oh yeah, they say. Okay, then let us see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a couple extra, so that means they want to talk about something. So it's a little bit different red than a regular weekly reading. And then we have the energy cards. So let's see what our energies are doing in the month of July. Even there will be a lot of changes again too, because July, like I said, due to Saturn, it's a different ball game. So Saturn is hanging around to October. So and when that is happening, when you have a planet very long, you know, in the surroundings, yeah, there's a lot of changes coming with it. They have nothing to say right now or what? Okay, you guys, whoop. No, I was lying. They're flying. Okay, so we put this back. And we have 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. Okay, so there's 1 more deck. So I have those left over. Of course, I will use them when I'm done. And then we have the native cards. So that's the last deck and the last 4 cards. Okay, there's more than 1. 1. I'm sorry, I have to sort this here a little bit because I have the old cards on top of it, which I used before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And also with those, there's still messages to get, and I keep them on the side, and we will use them, you know, when I'm done with that. So let us see what they have to say actually in the first week of July. So that is brilliant, talented, friendly, believe in yourself, wonderful people coming into your life, and then maintain a balance between work and home life. So that speaks for himself. So balance yourself out. You have friends around you. You will meet new people. So new people are coming into your life, and that will make a huge difference, and believe in yourself. So meaning of don't judge yourself, move on, use the horses, remember the other cards. So that plays all together with those, okay, to make this last clear. So, and then when we have that, you know, you're talented, you're friendly, you have everything in place. So enjoy the first week of July. So it will be all okay. So 4th of July, you know, you can do whatever you want to. And then we have here the number 25. By what they're saying, meditation is still needed, so try to balance yourself. So as they said before, balance. Balance again. So meditation is always about balancing or taking a breather, reading a book, whatever you like to do. Relax, okay? That's what they're saying for that time period. And then also the temple path. So that's number 12. And the temple path stands in the same way, actually, that you need a break, you know, sit down, talk to the creator, talk to the universe, talk to the guides, whatever you like to do, but talk to them. Let you know, your feelings out or whatever is going on with you, talk to them. But temple also stands for something else. So we had a lot, prosperity and abundance, remember, from the other reading? So that's here the same thing. So actually, you bring your money home and it sticks with you. It's going nowhere. It will be with you and you will have a good life. So that's cool. So that is a pattern too. And then we have the long snows moon, and it says messages and completions. So these are goose. So they are flying. So where we are saying, you know, when it comes to that, there's tons of messages floating in, but it's the spiritual messages. So meaning of you get a very strong connection and you are listening more and more towards it, but also Mother Nature will tell us what we need to do. So there's things coming in where we are maybe not prepped for. So that could be earthquakes, that could be weather. So when we have these birds here, bird direction, as I call that, so in the native world, so there's really things going on. So, but it's more like earthly things, like I said, earthquakes or water-related things, that means flooding, so it's all weather-related. So keep this a little bit in mind, okay? So, and then we have for the second week in July, and that's number 11, that's a master number, that's the strength, and it says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, and it did. So, and then the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So I think we have nothing to add on to this card. Besides that, you can see there's again the lion. So the lion stands for the strength what we have, and that we underestimate, how strong we actually can be. Okay, so keep this in mind. And then we have still, it's the second week. That is the high priestess of water. So water stands, as we all know, for the flow of life, but also water-related things. So here we go again, flooding. There could be many things going on with water-related things. That has not to be here in Pennsylvania, but, as we say, that could be all over the place, could be an ocean, there is many things going on. But first card means always it's the flow of life, but the water by himself, it's always a warning, okay? So then we have number 23, and that is saying all tied up. So meaning of, oh my God, I put myself again in the shoebox, living in a box, right? So where they're saying is, would you please stop that bullshit? It's not necessary. You are doing this again and again. It goes for a week or two, good. And then we go back down. So where the fairies are saying, would you please stop that? Absolutely not needed. We don't want this. Look forward, not backwards. Okay, so that's that. And then we have wisdom, and that is the spirit path of the East. And it says universal law, learning and sharing, and look what's on the card. So we have again, so these are natives, these are the elderlies. So everybody in the native world or who's familiar with it, they know the elderly, they have the wisdom, they have the kindness, so they sit down, they give their advices, they help others, that's what they do. But there is the bald eagle again. So if you see hawks, bald eagles, all birds in the sky, they're a little bit bigger. So remind yourself of that. So messages are getting delivered to the universe, but also it's like, hey, you're on track. You do the right things and you have the wisdom in you. So pay attention to your intuition and not to Mr. Ego on the shoulder, right? So that's that. And then we have in the third week, it's the 4 of Autumn. And it says, manage your resources wisely. So that means sometimes we need to sort through our life or through our friends or so-called friends where we are not maybe happy with it anymore, or we don't serve them and then they don't serve us anymore. So that we have to let them go. That means not we have to be mad or angry with each other, but it's maybe a better decision to say, you know what, sorry, but I think we are not on the same levels anymore. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, sometimes we have to sort, as we do this on Facebook too, and then help out others which are having not so much luck. So that's what they're saying here. So yeah, sometimes we have to do that. Or you help out in the SPCA, volunteer, do something good for others. Okay, so that is including also our animals, right? So that's that. And then we have for the third week still, the high priestess of earth. That's what I'm saying. So that is number 3 already, which is giving me actually a little bit the goosebumps. It's all about earth-related things. So something is brewing out there with the weather. Could be many things, a hurricane, whatever it is. But pay close attention to the weather and what's going on around you, okay? So keep this really in mind. And then number 3, and it's unbelievable, so that's the next abundance card. So there's a lot things going on with money coming in. Not losing money, it's gaining. It's all about gaining money. So you are all set. There is nothing to worry about it. And if you get a different position in a different company, also you make so good money that you are not needed to go into another company or looking around anymore. Everything is in place, everything is set up. Okay, so that's a cool card. And then we have here illumination, and that is the spirit path of the East. And it's saying divine communication, spiritual knowing, and inner light. So sometimes we forget all about it, right? That we have an inner light. We carry the universe in us and we forget about it. We don't pay attention to it anymore. We are so in our little world that we forget everything. But what they are saying is here, hello, you have the communication, you also have the knowing, so, and then you have the inner light. So what are you doing? Are you not paying attention anymore? What's going on with you? So yes, sometimes we have to go back and to sit down and really say, okay, I missed the boat here. So it's better when I open up my channels again and I'm listening what they have to say. And again, so we have the bold eagle on here and the owl. And the owl is actually for the wisdom. Owls are always with them. So if you see an owl, then thank her for showing up because she wants to remind you that you have a lot of wisdom and you have to use it. Okay, so that's cool. And then in the last week of July, we have the 9 of spring, and it says protect the fruits of your labors. So meaning of, yeah, keep it in the saving account. Don't go overboard. You know, you have all your abundance. Now we are going on the shopping spree and we are spending our money. Where they're saying is, don't do that. Be smart about it. Be wise, okay? So don't do something stupid with it and help others again. So, and we have here the ladybugs and we have irises in the background. So after my name, I like these flowers. And so yeah, but the ladybugs are always standing also for messengers. And the ladybugs are telling you you have all the luck in the world on your side. So don't you dare screw it, okay? So I think that's an interesting pattern for July as also for the last week of the month here, right? So, and then we have number 19, and that is wishing. So that is the wishing well, actually, where you may want to sit down and thinking what you are wishing for and then manifest it and see where you go with that. So universe is continuously 24/7 available. So maybe you can sit down and think what you want to do with your life, or maybe you get a new goal, want to do something different, and then it's granted. So this wishing card is always, hey, I grant you your wishes. And then watch what you are wishing for, right? So, and then we have the number 34, and that is door to personal healing and happiness. So that speaks for himself too. So if you were hurt or, you know, something is bad going on in your life, or you were sick, everything is getting out of your life. And it's the healing and the happiness is coming back. So you have not to push yourself into the ground about it. Okay, so that's cool. And like I said, Archangel Raphael, it's the healer. So he will come. And then we have the stone of self, inner power, true self, and potential. So they keep with this pattern. You are on the right track. You are protected. You have the wisdom. You are strong. So this is what they're telling you. And look, here is again a hawk. So now the birds are playing really a big, big role. It was in June like this, and it's now for July in the same way. So pay attention what's going on in the skies with the birdies, okay? So now I'm using quick here our last couple cards. And that here is Freeze Up Moon, and there is Identity and Self-Discovery. So that's, again, our animal world, and what actually they are saying is here with that is the buffalo. It's the white buffalo, and it comes with white buffalo calf woman, which she is the highest, God, if you can say, from the natives. So she is very honored, and that is a very strong, strong female. So, and it says, hey, you have an identity. Where are you? What did you do to yourself? Come back to yourself. Okay, it's needed that you do so. And then everything sticks on me here. And then we have Spirit Path of the North, releasing burdens, detox, and energy flow. So again, and if you look at this, we have again hawks. So this is a very strong thing here. So if you are, you know, thinking that you have a lot of issues and that you feel not good, give it to the birds, because they, like I said, they bring it back to the Creator, and the universe is doing with that what it needs to do. So, and then we have the rest and cleansing moon, and it's saying self-expression, and you have to set boundaries. So when we have the deers, that always stands for it, hey, that is where it goes. Don't you dare step over my boundary. This is what it is, and this is my borderline, and don't walk over me. It is what it is. So sometimes we have to do that. And then with natives, like I said, that is in this way. East, new beginnings, and then inspiration. So yeah, there is many new things coming in, but July is also a new month, right? But what they're saying is don't go backwards. It's always marching into the other direction. So they keep going with this pattern. I don't know why. You see they're falling out of the pile, and this is what they want to say. So it's really, you have a new beginning. So what do you want? Why are you getting miserable? Put your shit together, more or less, in these words, and be inspirational instead of sitting there and putting your head in the sand. So, and then we have the Mother Earth. Oh my, when Mother Earth comes into the game. So that is rebirth. So when it comes to rebirth, again, Mother Earth is telling us, hey, watch what's going on around you, as we had here in the card deck. So it was, you know, the earth, it was the water. So when it comes to that, and here is, you know, like Mother Earth, when it comes to that, I would be very careful. Pay really attention what's going on around you. That's nothing personal. That's really what Mother Earth is trying to tell us, or something massive is going on Mother Earth. So speaking of water-wise, I don't know, I cannot tell, but I get a weirdo feeling when it comes to the Mother Earth card. Okay, so watch this a little bit. And then we have here the Earth Renewal Moon, and it says inner knowing and teaching. So yeah, you can teach others if you learned something, or, you know, you got your lessons. Well, then help others if they stuck in a situation like yours. So you can help them, and they feel not left alone, or feeling, oh my God, what am I doing now? I have nobody to talk to. You have maybe a situation where you can help other person with it. Okay, so that's cool. And then we have South, and it says lessons and trust, and this is number 11. So number 11, again, it's a master number, so that's really interesting. And it's also, again, when it comes to the wolf. So the wolf is the highest protector, as we know. So, but he's saying, hey, you can trust me because I guide you and I bring you there where you belong. Okay, so keep this in mind. And then we have Grandmother Moon, and this says intuition, inner rhythms. Yep, and this is the all again. So we know that's again the wisdom, but it's also intuition. So listen what's going on in your belly and not what's going on with the ego. Okay? So and then we have here, these are the energy cards, and they're door to spirit. So open up your heart to spirit, listen to them as they said in the other cards too. So we have continuously the birds, right? So talk to spirit, talk to your guides. Very important to do so. Third chakra, it's Archangel Chamuel. So Chamuel is not only, you know, for the chakras in duty, he is also the business angel. So Chamuel has a lot to say, and he wants to help. So if you need somebody, you know, to talk to, and you have maybe a business and you want to add on, or you're doing something special, talk to Chamuel. He's the business guy. And here's the next one. Oh my God, it's all about money. I don't know where the hell this is coming from, but it's all about value, money, abundance, prosperity. You know, it's continuously in the cards. So be wise with it. It's also a warning. Don't do something stupid. Don't go overboard. Be wise with it. Okay? So and then we have the last card from them here, and this is the thinking woman. So same thing. Don't overspend. Look where your money is going. Do your bookkeeping. Look in the accounts. Don't go overboard. You get all this money and then you are flipping shit. Oh my God, I need a new car. I need this. I need that. List is long, right? What they're saying is, here, think and sit down. Really, do you need this? Even you have all this money. Do you really, really need this? No. If not, then leave it in your account or do something wise with it, okay? And then we have the wisdom, and then the wisdom is saying choices. You have good choices, then follow them, listen to your intuition, follow up on that and do the right choice. So you will find a spot what you can do with it. And then we have the honesty. So be honest. That is for the first week in July too. Be honest, to be honest with others. Be honest to yourself. And then we have the moon. Hey, that's my Salem in this picture here. No, just kidding. So, but the moon is also helping us to balance ourselves out. So the next full moon, go out there, sit in the moon. You know, as we say, we take a bath in the moon and let all the crap which was bothering you go. And that is the last two cards here. And they are saying 5 of Autumn. And this is saying that there is no money issues, help others. So again, it's all about money cards. It's unbelievable, but go for it, but don't overspend. Think about others too. And then the last card here is the Queen of Summer, and it says, listen to your heart and taking care of others. Again, so it's all about getting the money in. So obviously you are raking in and raking in and raking in, and then we forget the others. Don't. Be smart with it, okay? Talk to a banker, accountant, whatever you like to do, but be wise with it, okay? So, well, that was the July reading. So with that, I wish you a wonderful 4th of July. Enjoy, and we see us soon for the next weekly. Have a good one.